Matt, we have a lot of MMA coming up. We have 3 cards in 8 days. We're continuing to roll on with our card that has Glover Teixeira and Anthony Smith up at the top. This is a fight that was originally scheduled for our April 18th UFC 249 card, now rescheduled to be on this card. At women's bantamweight, we have Sijara Eubanks taking on Sarah Moras. And Matt, this is a really interesting fight because for Sarah Moras, she was on a 3-fight losing streak. Kind of one of those ones where you lose another one, you're probably done out of the UFC. She goes into UFC 242, misses weight, weighs in 138. I mean, really, the writing was on the wall. Pulled out an insane finish, and now she's here taking on Sijara Eubanks, somebody who a lot of people really recognize for her time on The Ultimate Fighter. I know her record kind of precedes her at 4-4, but don't let that record fool you. I mean, she has losses to Caitlin Chukagian, Aspen Ladd twice, and yes, Betcha Clay in her last fight, but she was originally scheduled to be in the finals of The Ultimate Fighter for the inaugural flyweight belt with the UFC, and had to pull out the week of the weigh-ins due to kidney failure due to the weight cutting. So Sijara Eubanks, 135. Sarah Moras, 135. Moras has been able to reset off the 3-fight losing skid. Sijara Eubanks has lost her last 2, and both of those since moving up to 35. Again, Aspen Ladd once again, and the last fight to Betcha Clay. It's an interesting matchup. I mean, with Sarah Moras, she's kind of one of those fighters that can get it done in a lot of different ways. If she's going to win, she's going to get it done. You know, she can do it on the feet, she can do it on the ground, what have you. With Sijara Eubanks, really powerful athlete in this division.
Here's the problem, though. She's a really powerful athlete for about 4 minutes. And then it drops off a lot. In the Betcha Clay fight, she was doing really well that first round. But you could tell that... And Betch isn't the most skilled MMA fighter. I know we rag on her a little bit, but like she's still an adequate MMA fighter. And if you go in there and just try to burn yourself out going for the finish in one round and you don't get the finish, it just kind of leaves you stranded for the next 2 rounds. And that's what really worries me about Eubanks. I know you're going to bring them up later, but Eubanks is a 3-1 favorite in this fight. And for a woman who's shown that during her career, she's only got that 1 round sprint and then it kind of falls off. That's something you really have to worry about. Now, I know Moras isn't the most skilled or the most talented in the bantamweight division, but you still are going to need that cardio because I don't think you're going to finish her in the first round. And that's really what Eubanks has to bank on a lot, at least I believe at 135, because A, she's very undersized compared to most of the other women in the division, and B, that cardio is such a big problem that it's really hard to pick her in a fight until she kind of shores up those holes and at least proves to us that she can go a hard 15 minutes.
I mean, Sijara Eubanks, she's going to win. Sijara Eubanks has fought like good opponents, win or lose, whatever. It's really weird to see a fighter like at 4-4 being a -350 favorite on a 2-fight losing streak. Like, that's one of those things that, like, again, MMA member here, avoid this fight. That's all I'll say. Avoid this fight. Like, it's just, it doesn't make any sense for you. Like I said, -350 favorite is Sijara Eubanks. Sarah Moras coming in a +285. If you look over on Tapology, so far, and it's early, out of 209 votes, 81% picking Eubanks to win, 88% predicting a decision. Sarah Moras, those 3 losses, Toledo Bernardo, Lucia Pudzilova, Toledo Bernardo, and then she got TKO'd by Macy Chasen, who's a pretty big deal in the bantamweight division, I think, in terms of prospects. So it's one of those ones that I would avoid. I'm going to take Sijara Eubanks.
No confidence in my pick for Eubanks, though, is the problem. I wish I could come here and say, oh yeah, no, 3-1 favorite, she's definitely going to win. Maybe.
If you're looking for a Fight Night pick showcase, it's not this video. Exactly. But both going with Sijara Eubanks. Looking forward to the card overall. Really good one. 2 minutes for the main card, 2 minutes for the prelims, as always, and 5 minutes for our main event between Anthony Smith and Glover Teixeira. You're not going to want to miss that. And as we always say, Matt, Fight Night picks.
Let's get
into it.